Hi Tens, this video is to show you how to export anything that needs to be 3D printed for your board game. So that would be playing pieces, dice, anything that needs to be 3D printed. So any sort of 3D model that you want 3D printed for your board game. So as long as they're the right size and you've got the detail all done. So from OnShape, find out which particular part it is. So I'm going to export the dice that I've created. So if I just click on the dice, it'll show me which part it is on the bottom left hand side, and I've also labeled it so I knew which one it was. So if I click on this one, it'll go yellow, so I know that's the right part. I just need to right click and go to export, and there's a few things that I need to do. I'm going to change the file name. I need to make sure that the format is an STL file, and I also need to make sure that the units is in millimeters. So by default, it'll be in meters. It needs to be millimeters, so make sure it is before you press OK. And I also want you to change the name so we know a lot of different detail. So for example, your name, what it is, so it's a dice for me, and because we're 3D printing it, what color would you possibly like it to be 3D printed in, and how many of that particular part you need 3D printed. So I would like it yellow, and I need 2 of those 3D printed. So that's the name sorted. I've made sure that that is an STL file for the format. Binary, that can stay the same for the STL format. Units, millimeters, resolution can be left as fine, and we're going to download the STL file. So when I press OK, that STL file will get downloaded to your downloads file on your computer. You probably won't be able to open the STL file, but as long as it's an STL file and it is of the part that you want, that is what we need. So eventually you guys will either save it onto a USB or email it to me, so then they can be 3D printed for your board game. Anything that's going to be laser cut, there is a separate process and a separate video for that, which goes through how to put that into Illustrator, similar to like what we did with the device holder.